$1 million per Bitcoin. $1 million per digital token that you can neither see nor physically hold. However, it's stored on an incorruptible digital ledger. What's up, you guys? I'm Kyle, and in this video, I want to talk about the possibilities of how Bitcoin can rise to the price of
$1 million.
in this cycle, or at least by the year 2025. And also the additional reasons of why I invested so much of my net worth into it. There are only 21 million Bitcoin ever to be mined. And this was programmed at the start of its inception by a man or men going under the alias of Sitoshi Nakamoto. Since its inception, every 4 years there has been known a halving event where the amount of Bitcoin that is being able to be mined every day gets cut in half. Now, historically, the price of Bitcoin has gone parabolic the year following a halving event. This happened in 2016, and also look what's happening now in 2020. 2020's halving event happened in around May, and the price is going parabolic now. So in this video, I want to cover the reasons how we could reach potential $1 million per US dollar worth value of Bitcoin. So at the time of making this video, Bitcoin is just breaking the $1 trillion market cap. Now, what does this mean? You can see that the amount of US dollars per Bitcoin is $50,000 as it stands right about now. I think it's actually broke up to 56 at the time of making this video, but it's around 50,000. Let's just ballpark it for easy math. So what would it take for Bitcoin's price to be worth $1 million per Bitcoin? That's what this video is about. Bitcoin would have to 10x from here to get to 500,000. Now, if we look at what Bitcoin's been compared to recently, is a digital asset. A digital asset that is very comparable to gold. Gold, right as of now, sits at about $11 trillion market cap. And it's been increasing that money has been flowing out of gold investments and into Bitcoin. We have seen that a lot as a trend in the past year because Bitcoin is a better form of gold than gold itself, starts attracting more of those dollars, and eventually you rise to the price of what gold's market cap is. That's, let's say, a 10x from 1 trillion and puts the price of Bitcoin at about 500,000 as it stands right there, just comparing it and taking away the price of gold's market cap. Cathie Wood, the CEO of ARK Invest, she has done research and calculated that if every company in the S&P puts 1% of their allocation of cash into Bitcoin, it would raise Bitcoin's price by $40,000. Tesla actually had $1.5 billion that they invested just a little while ago, actually went up to about $2.1 billion just recently. So in the span of about a week that they did this, the price of Bitcoin raising from when they invested to as it is right now, they made about $600 million on that. What do you think every company is looking at this? Not only to mention how they look at Elon Musk as a genius. And no one can argue that fact. He's built one of the best companies in the world. So you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, 1% is 40,000, but if companies followed suit and put about 10% on their balance sheet, that would raise Bitcoin's price to about $400,000 per coin for every company that is just in the S&P 500. Additionally, and here's the huge kicker that no one's really talking about, and I'm not going to go into full detail about it, however, you can read up about this later, but in case of Tesla, the investment that they just made, if the price of Bitcoin goes up, they don't have to report that if they do not sell it as gains and pay taxes on that. However, if the price of Bitcoin goes down, they can report that as a loss, which will show up less as a profit on their next earnings report. However, savvy investors will realize this. So they've made a smart investment. It's almost like a win-win situation. And other companies are starting to see this. Let's do the easy math. Take these two scenarios. First is the hedge against inflation is taking away from traditional gold and putting it into digital gold and having that as just a store of value, which could easily increase the price of Bitcoin to $500,000 per coin just by taking gold's market cap and flipping on gold. Additionally, this situation with Square, MicroStrategy, Tesla, and companies allocating a portion of their balance sheets into Bitcoin, this could rise the price by an additional $400,000 per coin. Now, we haven't even talked about retail investors yet. And retail investors were the basic whole catalyst of 2017's rise in price. So now we're seeing institution investors, we're seeing hedge funds, we're seeing companies, and we haven't even talked about retail investors. So that could easily push it another 100,000 and breach the $1 million mark per Bitcoin. Now, there's no doubt that blockchain technology is the way of the future. I'm not going to go into detail about what blockchain is. You can go watch videos on it, but I guarantee if you start looking into what blockchain is, it's almost like with the creation of the internet. Now, something to really understand, Bitcoin is not blockchain. Bitcoin and other digital tokens run on the blockchain technology. There are tons of other altcoins out there. There are tons of other coins other than Bitcoin. However, I don't really mess with them, and Bitcoin is the leader of the pack. It's got the branding, it's got the name recognition. Also, there are 118 other elements on the periodic table. However, why is gold the standard of value? It's because everyone has accepted that. So my guess is this, and this is why I invested about 20% of my net worth into Bitcoin, is that we hit the $1 million mark by about the year 2025, which is the year following the next halving. For this cycle, I think we're maybe could touch about the $220,000 mark per coin with a little bit of cooling off after that until the next halving, which is in 2024. However, in 2013 and 2017, this is what happened. We went parabolic, and then we had a cooling off period where the price of Bitcoin was very volatile. However, with all these institutions and with these companies allocating all this money into it, I see this asset as getting way less volatile. So we'll see what happens from here. This could be a completely different parabolic rise. We could sustain ourselves at the end of this, but who knows? We'll see. Guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to deposit a like on this video. You will know it went through and the transaction completed once it turns blue. And subscribe if you have not done so already. Also, hit the notification bell so you will get notifications every time I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on there pretty much daily, so you can follow me and see other aspects of my life as well. And I'm on Twitter if you guys are on that platform as well, so check that out. Guys, down below, there's a few affiliate links. Coinbase is one of them, which is the exchange that is probably the most well-known exchange and the most trusted. I have bought my crypto on there, and I would recommend going on there. You also get a little bit of free money if you do use my affiliate link below, as well as BLOCKFI. Go check that out. You will be able to sign up, and it is where you can actually store your Bitcoin and earn interest on it, which is up to 6%, which is incredible. There's also some more affiliate links. Go check those out below for some free stocks and some free money, so why not do it? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment. I want to know what you think about this, and feel free to share this with anybody else that you think might be valuable. Guys, thank you so much. You know what? Share it on Reddit so it trends. I would appreciate that if you have a Reddit account. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Talk to you later. Have a great day.